Yes, we're back. Fashionably late as usual, but you know how we roll. It's another preview. Third one in, I don't know, 7 days. As Mikel Arteta says, thank you, Premier League. That's right. You are watching another preview, this time away to Aston Villa. Tomorrow, 12:30. We need to get that win. Joining me today, I've got just a panel full of vibes and comedy. Boom, bam, in the house.
Go on.
Saying to me, football funny man. Who have we been missing this week?
Come on. What are you saying? Cool? How you been, bro?
All good, all good. I've been enjoying your videos again as usual. Ripping into Maguire. Don't know how he's in the England team, but that's for a completely different stream.
Crazy.
But pick up our 4 boys that are in the team, though. Deserved. 100%.
Back to normal. Football's slowly going back to normal. Like I told you, when Ronaldo and Messi retire, the Ballon d'Or will go back to normal. Now, like obviously, Arsenal players in the England squad, challenging for titles, Champions League, all that stuff. You know what I'm saying? It's all going back to normal, bro.
Come on. And then there's no need for me to introduce the man that just spoke. Come from the Prince of Stanmore to the King of Lagos.
Yeah, now, my people. How far now? Are we ready? Ready for Gerrard versus Arteta? Just like old days, isn't it?
I tell you what, and I've got the title of Coutinho versus Ødegaard. I think that's going to be an interesting and key battle.
100%.
Talk to me, Boots. What we say? Who's coming out top than that?
Yeah, it's mad, isn't it? Because they was comparing Buendera and thing, wasn't it?
And Ødegaard, right?
Ødegaard. Yeah, no. He's. I think we missed. We got lucky with that one, man. I think if that was a serious thing that he was coming to us, we got away with that. But yeah, man, Ødegaard. Well, he's been mustard, isn't he? Like it's signing of the season for me. I think so.
Over Ramsdale?
I mean, in terms of what we needed, like I don't think Thingy was that bad, Leno. Like I mean, Ødegaard is really we were struggling with like creating chances. He's doing that on a regular now. Like I think he's mustard, man. I think he's something we've missed. He just needs to shoot a bit more. I think he's got that in his looking now. 100%. Shoots a bit more. But Coutinho's a baller, bro. Like I never like bought into he was done. Like he's showing. I think someone will snap him up now. Would you reckon? Because we're linked with him as well, isn't it?
We're linked with him. Draxler, all them guys, bro.
Draxler, he signed about 5 times in it, isn't he? Bloody hell.
But Coutinho, he's a danger man, and he's a match winner. So we have to make sure we keep him quiet. Nigerian Englishman.
No, it's true, man. I mean, I was one of the people that said, in terms of as a loan offer, 6 months, a Coutinho in our squad, with the experience, the trophies he's won, he's already had Premier League experience. He wouldn't have been a bad little 6-month loan for us. You know what I'm saying?
Come on.
But with that being said, who knows? Maybe he would have held back a player like a Martinelli to get more minutes, etc. Who knows? But he's balling. He's enjoying his football again. Clearly, I can definitely see his Villa story ending at the end of the season. Just he's putting himself in the shop window for one last big contract. I think, if I'm honest, man. Unfortunately for the Villa fans, don't hurt me. One of my best mates is actually a Villa fan. I don't even know how that happened. He comes from London, and he ended up being a Villa fan. Like, strange.
I'm happy this year. My best man at my wedding, he's a Villa fan as well. So one of my best
from London too.
Yeah, from London. Yeah. He liked the Kittles Bank. Stupid.
During the Daly and Atkinson's accent.
Come on, he's Saunders and that.
Come on. All of them, man, there.
Yeah.
Andy Townsend and them, man. Yeah,
Andy Townsend.
So, yeah, Coutinho is going to be a threat. I think in the previous games he's played at the Emirates Stadium, he has scored a couple of goals for Liverpool. I do remember, I think Mane's debut, we were 1-0 up going into half-time, and Coutinho hit like a 30-yard free kick that changed the scale of the game. So
I remember.
He's definitely a danger man, and he knows how to play against Arsenal.
Yeah, no, definitely. Now, let's go back to Arsenal. In terms of lineup, do you think there'll be any changes from the Liverpool game? Do you think they'll stick with the same players? We're not too sure about Tomiyasu's situation just yet. What are we saying, Boots?
I don't think you can't really drop anyone, to be fair, in my opinion, unless, like, to be fair, Saka looked a bit leggy, I thought, like towards the end of the game. Maybe he could be in a rest. Smith Rowe, like, I'm gutted for him, man. It's like, it's just Arteta's way, innit? As in, he's very, like, disciplined with his selection, and, like, you know what? It's like, that's your shirt at the moment to, like, the people in there. So Smith Rowe, we all know, like, his ability, like, he's quality. He doesn't deserve to not be playing, but who do you drop? Like, really? And where there's no Europe, there's no Caravan Cup, FA Cup, you know what I mean? It's literally just one of them, innit? He's just got to bide his time. Like Martinelli did, really, wasn't it? Martinelli he played a bag of times on the bench coming on, and yeah, he's just got to wait. So I don't know. I think they'll just stick with the same 11, to be fair. What do you, man, think?
You thinking, do you reckon Pepe going to be in with a shout? Or?
Look, personally, if I was Arteta, I wouldn't stick with the same 11 as the Liverpool game, because I do believe it would be nice to keep a little bit of freshness as well. Like, I would personally take Saka off for Pepe and throw in Smith Rowe for Ødegaard, not even for Martinelli. Smith Rowe for Ødegaard, because after putting Trent in a stretcher after the 90 minutes at Emirates, I mean, Martinelli surely he's got to play. He's got to play, man.
Did you see Trent was, bruv? Oh my god! Like, you know, like a cat's face if Zoom was in the room, bruv. Trent was scared, bruv. Trent was so scared by then. He was like, half time, please. Oh my god!
Literally, bruv. I see him put his arm around Matip, like, thanks, bro. Thanks for helping me out, Matip. I appreciate you, man. Like, when you knew he was sweating.
You know when you knew in the second half, yeah? Did you see when, like, he just first time Martinelli didn't have him, and all it was a corner, yeah? That's all he done. He tackled him. They was high-fiving, bro. Like, flipping, do you know what I mean? Like, they won the game or something. Celebrating a challenge.
He was a real
Come
deal.
On.
But yeah, I'd definitely start Pepe, because I mean, are we ever going to capitalize on the little bit of confidence he's shown since going to AFCON as well? And Saka, yeah, as you said, he looked a bit leggy as well. I probably would have even benched him for that game personally, because I believe the Villa game was more important to me in terms of our top 4 challenge. But Pepe, unleash him, man, because I don't believe a lot of defensive have a plan for Pepe at the moment. They kind of obviously double teaming on Saka, but if you saw how he came on in the Wolves game, they had no clue what to do with him because he's so unpredictable. If he's a bit confident, Pepe for me. Yeah. And then Ødegaard as well. Give him a little bit of a rest. Let Smith Rowe get in the side, because even though, as Good was saying, in terms of how Arteta held back Martinelli a bit, I like that too, because I don't want the same thing to happen to an ESR that happened to Iwobi and, for example, Coquelin. I believe they felt too established in the first team too early, which kind of stunted their progression and reduced their hunger. So I like what he's doing with ESR, because it's kind of his breakthrough year, even though he kind of broke through last season. This is his first as a number 10 with a lot of pressure. Then the next season, I think we're going to see a massive improvement in ESR even further than this year, personally.
Yeah. The only thing I would say with Pepe, just quickly, the only thing I'd rather if Tomiyasu was there on the right, defensively, like Cedric, he's come in and done all right, but Tommy is different gravy, isn't he? Really, to be fair, but
for sure,
I wouldn't mind him. Like you say, he done well in the AFCON, and it'll be good to see that. You know what I mean? Let's get that buzz off him, man, because bruv, we need something for that 70 million, bruv.
Bro, he's got to play for his contract, because there's 2 years left in summer. We either sell him or offer him a new one. So he's playing for a contract. How much hungrier do you need to be at that point? And he's just had a little kid, so he's a bit excited. You know what I mean? Like, vibes in. This is the time. Unleash him.
And he's got a little kid, you know.
He just had a little one, innit? He got excitement levels are high. Scored a goal, assisted a goal in in the Wolves game, so confidence is probably up, man. Put him in.
Yeah.
No, I absolutely agree with all that. I really do. I think, I agree with Boots where he says Pepe, if Tomiyasu starts, I think that's a no-brainer for me. On Cedric, if he does play, do you think he'll be able to handle that side? Because who plays on that side? Is it Bailey? Is it Bailey? No, Bailey's the other side, isn't he?
No, I think that's Coutinho's side, no?
Coutinho, he didn't play in the wing. I thought he played down the middle.
He goes wide as well. Watkins goes wide as well.
I think Villa, they've been playing like 3 number 10s, so they are kind of narrow, but they do
Interchangeable.
Yeah, it's one of them ones, man.
Watkins goes on that side quite a bit as well.
And you know his record against Arsenal of recent as well, man. So that's definitely someone. I don't reckon he's a player that in terms of we should sign him, because I remember being linked to him in summer and during the season. But he seems to enjoy playing against us. He scored 2 goals in 3 games against us so far. So he's definitely one I'm going to have my eye on for tomorrow, 100%.
That's true. So we'll flip it and we'll go the other way. So we'll say Martinelli against a different kind of right back this time. And Matty Cash, who for me, defensively is a lot better than Trent Alexander-Arnold. How do you think he'll deal with him?
Yeah, I think he'll go up against anyone, man. He's just a fearless kid, man. At the moment, he reminds me of a sort of like Michael Owen when he broke on the scene, in just his fearlessness, just running at people. He don't care who it is.
Scary.
Yeah, the pace. He don't care who it is, man. So obviously, Cash, I rate him. He's good, and he's good offensively as well. But Tierney hopefully will have that in the locker. But yeah, man, I feel like Martinelli's he don't care, bro. If I'm honest, and he shouldn't. To be fair, like, why would you?
He's definitely cementing that place on that side, and like you say, it's keeping Emile Smith out the side. And do you know what though? It's a perfect headache to have, especially we've had problems before on our wings, and it's looking a bit more rosy, if you ask me. Now, listen, in the last 2 visits to Villa Park since they've been promoted, we've lost both. Do you reckon that'll play in the minds, or is this group, They seem to be doing it at the moment. It's I don't know. Do you think it'll play the back of the minds?
Honestly, I don't think so, man. It's not like they're a City or a Liverpool or whatever. They're freaking Aston Villa, man. No disrespect to the history of the club. It's Aston Villa. I don't think we should be nervous about that. If anything, we should be looking to get some retribution for them previous losses at Villa Park. So if that's what I think. I don't know if you agree, Boots.
Yeah, you know what it is? I'll be honest with you, like these sort of stats and things, I never paid too much attention to it, because our team for the last year or two is unrecognizable to now. Like, do you know what I mean? It's a totally different team. So I don't really watch those sort of stats too much. I feel like we could have been playing them at a better time. I think they've obviously lost to West Ham, but then I think they won their 3 before that, scoring goals, doing well. I'm just forgetting his name now. He's a tidy player though. The guy in midfielder.
Ramsey.
Yeah. Ramsey, yeah.
Jacob Ramsey, yeah.
He's kicking on. I rate him. They got goals from a lot of areas, even like Cash was getting on in the act. Do you know what I mean? So it's not the best time to be playing them, but I feel like if we're playing out to our potential, we'll be good. I think we'll win the game, man. I hope so.
I forgot about Chambers, these old players coming back to their old clubs and all that.
You see that outside of the foot assist as well?
Brother, hey, Chambers has got some techers since he's left Arsenal.
No, he didn't even do that in training at Argaff, bro. Man's doing these outside of the foot passes and leave it out, bro.
No, I think we saw glimpses of it. Not recently, but when he first come in, he had glimpses. He scored a few goals here and there. But
a few goals here and there. Tony, what are you saying here, bro? He did score a goal against Villa, though. Remember that game in Emery's season where we went down to 10 men and we were 2-1 down. He scored the equaliser and then Abba scored the winner, the free kick. Yeah, and it wasn't another outside of the boot thing. Big up Chamber and them, man.
Okay, he had that in the locker all along. My bad. My bad, Chambers.
Maybe he's just playing in the wrong position because he wants to play in the centre midfield role, doesn't he? The CDM role. So,
does he actually? Does he prefer that role? Yeah.
Yeah. Well, he doesn't get. Does he get ahead of Mings and Konsa? Really?
He should do.
Don't talk to me about Tyrone Mings. I still have a lot of issues with that guy. Like, obviously, I kind of stopped following England after the backlash of the Euros, but seeing him in the England squad, the only explanation I can give for that is he's a lefty. That's the only thing he has above every other English centre back. He's the only left-footed man. As soon as you just get one guy that can kick the ball and can concentrate with a left foot, then he's not going to be in the squad there.
Yeah,
it's facts. Cons is better than him, innit? Cons is better than him, bro. Like, my Villa guy says that all the time, and he watches them like he's in Villa. Do you know what I mean? Like, he would tell me, and I kind of rate his opinion. Like, Mings is shit, bro. Mings is like, he'll have like 3 steady games, then he'll make a mistake. It's just like that. He's always got it in him. Hopefully he's played 2 or 3 good games. So hopefully Saturday we see another one. Tyrone, the error pro Mings. Lovely.
I want to see another one of those TikTok videos on Mings.
That'll come straight out. Straight off the press.
Obviously, you spoke about the whole stats, but a stat that's really impressed me this season is Arsenal's corners, defending off corners. Wow. I mean, it blows my mind because, I mean, you think how many times you used to concede from corners. So this season, none. And it's about 130 corners. Mad.
Bro, the funniest thing over the last 2 games, like, I've caught myself, when we get corners, I'm like, we don't concede corners. I'm like, I don't even...
Like, put the kettle on, innit? You know,
like, what I'm saying? Previous seasons, I'm like, oh my God, it's another corner.
Yeah.
Like, literally, like, everything. Like, yeah, bro. But now I'm like, corners. Liverpool, whether it's Liverpool or whether it's freaking Leicester, bro.
It's calm. I'm like that. You're just chatting to my missus, innit? You know what I mean? I'm just chilling, man. I'm not worried about corners.
Super impressive, that stat, man. Like,
and that is like thing, isn't it? That's so like, that's not like there's no disguise with that. In that, that's worked on. Do you know what I mean? Arteta and his team have fully worked on that situation. That's not a coincidence that you've just been lucky with those sort of things. It's all about positioning, like how they work on that, man. So it's good to see, bro. It's good to see.
Because sorry, go on. No, just like Booth was saying, one of the ways teams used to beat us in the past was through set pieces and corners, really target those situations. So to make a massive improvement on that is that you can clearly see how it's improved our results going forward.
100%, bro.
And like you said, you know, they've obviously been working on the corners because we're scoring from corners.
Real talk.
I mean,
we're waiting for Benny White to score
from the training ground, was it not? Just the way they took that.
Yeah. You could see. Yeah. You could see. You even saw the set piece coach on the bench. Like, he was super proud of that corner as well. So you could see they practiced that in training.
And Leicester really bad on them as well, innit? Did you see that? Leicester was really bad on set pieces. So it was just like a match made in heaven, that one. We knew he was going to score that, innit?
The thing is, Partey had 3 around him, so he had no right to get that ball.
Yeah,
bro, he's on the jollof
going now. Please.
He's on the jollof and the fufu, man. You can't hold cup party now. The jollof rice, fufu, all that stuff is entered in. Fish and chips and all that fry ups. They're all gone out of the system now. After like
fry ups out of the system, you know?
Yeah, bro. Said, nah, man. I gotta get back to my roots now, please.
Come on,
get back to my roots.
Man's finally joined the party, bruv. Like, fuck it all. It's taken a while, but he's joined the party, bruv.
Finally.
I'm telling you. Man, I need to see him score with a shot, man. Then I'll be like, yeah, he's there.
He's fully arrived, right?
He's the DJ then, bruv. Do you know what I mean? Like,
for sure. Let's hit some comments. Our man Gilda Gumzo is on his way to a weekender somewhere. So shout out to you, Gums. Have a great weekend, mate. We're going to miss you. Kurt said, big game for us tomorrow, boys. Agree Pepe for Saka to freshen it a little. We kind of touched on that.
Kerr, my guy. Respect,
big up.
Good afternoon, Karen. Thanks for tuning in as ever. Big up. We got Munzi.
Now. Big up, Munzi, my guy.
What we say, Munzi? That's the only reason he's in the team, because he's a left foot. Yeah. That's all. That's on Mings.
Mingsy, yeah, come on.
Munzi, he's left-footed, so it doesn't happen all the time. And you should play us every week. That'll be higher as we do fuck all corners anyway. So yeah, listen, we got used to it, so don't worry about that. Don't watch that. But obviously, a win tomorrow effectively tomorrow is our game in hand on Man United because they're not playing this weekend. So,
aren't they?
They're
not playing this weekend, no?
They're not playing this weekend. It's FA Cup weekend, so they're obviously playing a team that's in the FA Cup. So, effectively, this is a game in hand, and we need to get those 3 points. Right, with Spurs playing as well, who are only 3 points behind us, it would be a massive, massive 3 points. And also, for me, it would be a massive statement, obviously, how we react to a loss and obviously the past hoodoos of not winning at Villa Park. I think it would be a massive statement, not just for this season, but for next season.
For sure. I agree with you, man. And obviously, this season, what's tend to happen is after a loss, we've actually had another difficult result after that, and then we bounce back. I hope this time round is after that loss, we bounce back straight away. Because as you said, we need to capitalize on these game in hands as well. And knowing the rest of our game in hands are like Tottenham and Chelsea, so games against Villa, we really have to be collecting 3 points. Obviously, in the Chelsea and Tottenham game, I want 4 points for them to minimum. Obviously, the 3 points at Shite Hart Lane is a given. Then see what happens at Chelsea. But boy, it's going to be a real test of two progressive managers too. Arteta versus Gerrard, man. I'm going to like to see that battle as well because they had a few battles, Everton versus Liverpool, and when Arteta came to Arsenal. So it's going to be a good little battle for the two.
You're not putting Gerrard in the conversation with Arteta as a footballer. Please, Kunle. Please don't do that.
I just said battles, bro. I never put. There's no conversation here. Arteta even knows he did bow down to Gerrard self, but obviously they had the Merseyside.
Nah, I hear you, bro. I hear you, man.
And stuff like that. Yeah,
he's trying to draw you in it, little fish one. Come on.
Yeah, he drew me out really.
Yeah, you know what? The game in hand thing, I don't even want to talk on, man, because you know what Spurs happened to them. Stupid was 7th in it with the games in hand, end up 8th, bro. Like, how did you go backwards, bro? Mad thing. Yeah,
that's so impressive. Like, you can't teach that.
I don't want to touch on the games in hand. At the moment, with them, we're still 4th. Yeah, so let's try and like Silver Fox is saying, it'll be good. You know what it is? The consistency now is better because what you're saying, Kunle, in it, we would obviously have a bad result, then another 1 or 2, and then get back to another winning way of like 3 on the bounce, and it was like that. So hopefully now it's more like a little dip. And it's expected, man. Liverpool, City, they're massive, big teams, bro. They're levels ahead of us. Liverpool just played crap, really, and got it over the line. Do you see what I mean? That is the truth. That's what we used to do back in the day, innit? Do you know what I mean?
We won the game for Liverpool. That's the thing. Like we actually, that's the thing why I wasn't too disheartened about the result. We literally won the game for them. It wasn't like they came and outplayed us and did that.
Come on.
We won
the game. And they begging for half time, bro. Begging for half time. Come on.
But I won't lie, we got shook as a team when they started telling Firmino and Salah to come on. That's when they scored, innit? That's literally the change in the game. Ødegaard missed, Firmino and Salah warm up.
Jota's like, I'm about to come off. I'm going to back it off with.
Literally, that was the game, man.
Yeah. The thing is, it was Ramsdale as well, but you can't really. He's got credit in the bank for this season, and like I'm not even going to get on to man. Like he's done so well for us. But yeah, it's one of those, man. It's just like,
you know what I mean. So
it could have gone like so differently. Ødegaard scores that goal. It's a different thing altogether, isn't it? Really, we know how football matches go. So yeah, it is what it is, man. But I'm not disheartened, like you say, Kunle. I'm not, because I missed the preview. I mean, did you do the review?
The reaction,
yeah.
It's probably the most positive review you've ever seen after a loss. I mean,
yeah, real talk.
It was like
that's how them Tottenham man are, innit? When their DVDs come out for the draws and that, you know what I mean? Positivity on a draw and that, you know what I mean? We was positive on the loss with that one. Come on,
bro. Do you know what though? I didn't want to bring this up, but I might get killed for the people that are watching now or people that are watching this later. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe, by the way.
Come on.
But Gabriel, he's been a bit suspect in the last few games, you know. He's making some silly errors, mate.
So glad you noticed that.
Let me not lie to you, bro.
Yeah, don't stop being in holding now, Silver Fox. We know we know the angle straight away is coming, innit? I'm holding. I see that as well, couldn't it?
No. This isn't one of them. But I mentioned this to Canners a few weeks ago while we were streaming. I said he scares the living daylights out of me sometimes. Like he has these moments where he switches, and that's all it takes is for you to do something stupid, give away a goal, or get sent off. he scares me, man. He really does.
Great
You wouldn't get
defender.
that
Don't
with
get
Rob
it wrong.
Holding. You wouldn't get that with Rob Holding.
You know what you're getting with Rob, Big Bobby. You get me?
Yeah, exactly.
You know what you're getting.
Can't even see it. No.
I know you got a little stats page on Holding, just on prepared, just in case we
Come
bring
on,
him
man.
up. I know you have it.
No.
iPhone notes in it. Just gonna draw it out quick, man.
Oh, here's what I made earlier.
No, I'm always taking my notes. I'm not going to sit there and say that he's played less games, but he's actually got more blocks, more clearances, more tackles.
That's like his bedside table, innit? He's got some notes right there, bro.
It's all there. Don't worry. But no. He's been important. He has been important. He has really, really scary moments.
You know what it is, man? For the fact that they've just it's a new back five, man. Like everyone knows that, innit? Like it's how well they've actually done. I know you're talking about individual, how he is as an individual, but just give him another year at least, man. I think we'll see even more improved, all of them.
Too young.
Yeah, exactly.
And I think him and Ben White are building, a strong partnership there. You can't break that. You really can't. And I know that. As much as I love the other. But
I see your lip quiver there, innit? It's never gonna happen, man.
No, but I've said this before. Rob Holding's the guy you need, just in case you need to shore things up. You saw it against Wolves, man. That's all I'm saying.
Mm-hmm.
That's all I'm saying. I'm
glad you know his role now. I'm glad you know his role in the squad.
Last 10 minutes, innit?
Listen, I love Martin Keown. That's how I see him. So.
To be fair, he was third in line, innit? To like, what was it? Was it Bolden Adams, and then he was the third one. Really?
Did you just say Martin Keown and Holding in the same sentence?
Yeah, I was gonna say. No, are you saying it as like he's the third guy to come in? Because there was a time when Keown was. He's always like being the third man, innit? Because it was Colo and Campbell. It was Bolden Adams, and then Keown was never really established as the sort of like main centre back. I think that's what you're getting at, Silver Fox, is it?
Yeah.
I hope so, because Keown was better than him.
Anyway, do you know what? Right, let's just go straight into it. Prediction. We've got 3 minutes to go. So I'm going to go with Nigel Englishman. You go. You kick us off.
I'm going to go with cheeky 2-1. 2-1 to the good. I think we'll go 2-0 up, and then maybe in like the 88th minute they might score and make it a little bit nervy for the last few minutes. But 2-1, I'm going with.
Boot.
I was gonna go 2-1 as well, man. You took my score.
Great,
I'll go 1-0. I'll go 1-0 then, because I can see us keeping a cleanie as well. I can see us keeping
really.
Yeah. We keep clean sheets,
away from home. It's not common to keep cleanies, mate. But
it's a new Arsenal. Let's have some.
True say Tets is at the wheel, man. Like
Tets is at the wheel, not even Tits, Tets at the wheel, man. Come on,
Tets at the wheel, brother.
Come on. I
guess you want mine now, yeah.
Of course.
Go for it, bro.
I'm going all out. Right, 3-0.
Oh man.
Anyway,
Rob Holding comes on for the last 10 to show it up and gets a header. Come on.
Boom! Hey.
You love that story, innit?
If Holding scores, you got to film your reaction, Silver Fox, and send it in, man.
Come on, man. If Holding scores, I want to see you holding a cigar, bruv. You know like that?
I don't think he'll come on. Listen, he's only going to come on if we're like 1-0 up and another player sent off.
Wow.
But yeah, listen, I can go for a goal score if you want. I'm going for Partey. He's going to score from outside the box. He's going to do it.
Wow.
You know what to do, innit? Do a bet builder with that, bruv. You'll get about 2,000 to 1, bro.
If Pepe starts, he scores.
Okay,
all right. So
if ESR starts, he scores as well. That's my call. He's our top scorer still, isn't it? ESR.
Yeah.
Yeah, mad one.
So we're feeling confident. We can agree on that.
Yeah, we're feeling confident, man. Yeah.
No reason not to be, man.
There is no. Look, we said it earlier. Look, the way we play against Liverpool. Why would we?
We slapped them, bro, for the first half. They were so happy it was half time. Yeah. Let me tell you, it's a different Arsenal now. I'm saying it with chest. Write it down, take a picture. I don't give a fuck, man. It's a new Arsenal.
Clip that up. Clip that up,
man. But anyway, no, boys, it's been great talking to you. Boots, I think it's the first time we've been on stream together, so it's been an absolute pleasure, bro.
Yeah, man. You as well, bro. My bro. Come on, man. Wicked to. Yeah, I've enjoyed it, man. I just haven't. Yeah, I won't bore you lot with it. Yeah, my house is just.
Just make sure you follow them on TikTok because they're just brilliant.
Yeah,
And can you forward us your agent's number so when we can't get hold of you, we can still like communicate somehow as well.
That's right. And Niger Englishman. I've gone back to your old name there. Thanks to Deborah. Also check him out. He's obviously part of us, but he's also One Touch TV as well. Always great.
Follow his channel, man. Very funny, brother. His content is wicked, bro.
Appreciate
you
guys.
When he's around, always vibes. And you'll just find me here causing chaos on Twitter. That's what I do. So
Rob holding the bars.
For real.
You'll see the pin tweets holding. So you get Anyway, it's been an absolute pleasure. Hopefully we'll get that 3 points tomorrow. We might have a watch along. We'll confirm that. We'll let you know on Twitter and then the reaction shortly after that. But in the meantime, we've been us, and we'll catch you very soon. Come on, you Gunners.
Come on.